The king dragged the cow by force. Witnessing such disrespect, the sage quickly ordered the cow to produce an army. The Apsaras are celestial nymphs who are extremely gorgeous and wonderful dancers. They entertain the Devas in Indraloka with their dance. Among all of them, Rambha is the most beautiful and thought to be the most unfortunate one. So, what is her story? According to the Skanda Puran, there was a king named Vishwamitra. During his visit to different kingdoms surrounded by his own army, he arrived at the hermitage of Sage Vishwamitra. The sage invited him and his entire army to enjoy the hospitality. Vishwamitra was confused though, how a simple sage would feed an army. But when the time came, Vishwamitra offered everyone sufficient food. The king was shocked, but later he got to know that there was a magical cow named Kamdhenu who can give everything if her master wishes it. The king then asked the sage to give him the magical cow, and when the sage refused it, the king dragged the cow by force. Witnessing such disrespect, the sage quickly ordered the cow to produce an army. As soon as the army appeared, they began to fight, and within moments, they defeated the king's army. Vishwamitra returned to his kingdom but could not forget about the cow. Few days later, he again attacked the sage with thousands of deadly weapons. The weapons were divine and powerful. But the sage Vishwamitra struck down all weapons only with a rod named Brahmadanda. Vishwamitra, who was defeated, decided to perform meditation in order to achieve Brahmanhood for himself. For a period of 1,000 years, he continued his meditation. During summer, he stood in the middle of the fire. During winter, he stood in the waters. And when the rainy season comes, he stood under the open sky with his arms risen up. Watching such difficult meditation, the king of the Devas, Indra, became scared. He did not want any human king to be as powerful as himself. So he told the most beautiful Apsara Rambha,
"Go and tempt Sage Vishwamitra with your seductive movements. Do anything to break his meditation."
He will curse me if I break his meditation. Oh great Indra, please protect me.
Indra told Rambha not to worry, as he himself will come in form of a cuckoo. Finding no way out of this situation, Rambha went to Vishwamitra. Standing within the range of his vision, she began to tempt the sage. At that time, the cuckoo sang. On hearing the note of the cuckoo and on seeing Rambha, the sage realized that it was the work of Indra. Staying within his meditation, he cursed Rambha with anger.
"I am controlling my anger, yet you make me furious. So Rambha, become a stone here and remain here for 10,000 years.
As soon as he cursed Rambha, she became a stone. Many thousand years later, in that same place, a sage named Sweta came. While the sage was performing meditation, a demoness notorious by the name of Angraka came to that place. That terrible demoness started to impure the place with filthy things. And when the sage could not tolerate more, he lifted the stone, which is Rambha, and threw it to the demoness. The frightened demoness ran and hid inside the river Kapitirtha. The stone followed her and struck on her head. The demoness died and the stone sank into the river. Thus Rambha was purified and regained her form again.
मुझे अपने घर जाना है। मुझे घर जाना है। मुझे अपने घर जाना है।